All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and I am live streaming. And once again, you're joining me for the Hero Hour. And I've sent out the normal invites. We'll see who's able to join. I got a couple of things I want to share with you this evening. But to begin with, we'll start drawing. So let me switch cameras real quick. I just had my regular camera on. I didn't have my overhead camera ready to go, so we'll pull that down. Ah! Sometimes it has a mind of its own. We'll switch camera settings. Ta-da! Oh, that's not right. That's kind of crooked. Let's see if we can line this up right. All right, there we go. All right, and now we're ready to draw. Put further down this way. That way you can see the whole canvas. We'll grab some bags and boards, and we'll get started. Not exactly sure what we're going to draw tonight, but we'll figure something out. Love old backboards, great for sketching on. Oh, I hope everybody had a good Monday. Thank God it's over. I don't know why. Monday always seems like the hardest day of the week for me. I was up at midnight, working till 3 a.m., and then back up again at 7, or actually 6, because the dog. Even when I have a day off, there's no such thing as sleeping in. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that do that, but all right, so let's see. What are we drawing tonight? I'm fairly certain it's hero related, but trying to think of something that trying to think if I'm just going to randomly draw something or if there's something I need to draw. Actually, there is something I do need to draw. I know what I can work on. One of the new characters that appears in book 3 is Hero's sister. And that muzzle's a little bit more like a boy's muzzle than a girl's, so we'll change it up just a little bit. I don't remember which class it was, but I remember in one of our art classes, and it might have been an article I read, comic book article I read, that said for every line you add to a woman's face, it adds years to her age. So the less lines on her face, the younger she is. And that kind of does make sense. kind of didn't give enough room to, but that's okay. So I hope you all out there, if you're watching this later, had a good weekend. I actually had a pretty fantastic weekend. I got to double check the numbers, but at the store, we had our best weekend, at least of 2020. I got to double check and see if it was our best weekend ever. I think it was just shy of it, but yeah, we made a lot of sales and met a lot of new people and sold a bunch of stuff and had a good time. It's one of the reasons why I'm so tired. Okay. Now I need to do just a quick Google search for a reference for what her costume looks like, her outfit looks like. Oh, where did that come from? All right. Doing a quick Google search, looking for some images, specifically looking for costumes, not costumes, but attire for Chinese royalty. They wear a lot of headdresses and stuff like that. Actually, her outfit, I think it's gonna be 2 layers. One that's like a basic layer, and then another that's more ornate. And she can drop the ornate part of it, probably like a jacket or I'm not sure if they call them jackets in China or not, but you get the idea. All right. Oops. I had originally did a design for her, just based on some just simple Google searches, and I was never happy with how her design came out. I wanted to have some practicality to it as well. There's also elegance involved in it as well, but she is a bit of a badass at the same time, so I think when you are first introduced to her, she's going to be very much in a costume, in a gown type thing that would really represent her place amongst the people, so to say. But I want her to be able to get comfortable, because there's stuff that's going to be happening when we first are introduced to her that requires her to kind of take command and take action. She's a type of character. I'll give you a little bit of her history. She's very much a free spirit, very much a girl who is into adventure and so forth, but she's accepted a role in which she's responsible for the people of the valley, and she takes the role seriously, of course, and but she's still an adventurer at heart. I want to be able to tell some of her backstory in this issue, and there's actually a lot of backstory that needs to be told in this issue, and so I may not get to all of it. Heck, the whole comic, the whole third graphic novel could be all the backstory that I've been working on creating for the characters that get introduced. You know, there's her adventures, there's her husband's adventures, there's, you know, the adventures of the founding of the kingdom, pretty much. That one I actually do cover in like the third chapter in the book, because it's important. It's important to the overall story, is how the kingdom was founded. But I introduce a whole bunch of new characters, and they all have stories, and I don't know if I'm going to have time in the third book to tell all their stories. Some of them are important, some of them not necessarily as important. So it all depends on whether I can fit it in there. Actually, it was this book, it was the third book, that made me consider doing not an appendix, but like a series of anthology stories about some of these additional characters. And that may happen if I have time. Notice I laugh when I say that, simply because it's not the easiest thing to do, is to have the time to do all of what I'm planning. But I will try. One of my thoughts is, and this is still something that may actually happen, is if I can't, and this is kind of something I kind of do already, is if I don't have time to draw or map out a particular story, what I'll do is I'll do an image, like a pinup or so, that kind of gives me the general idea of what the story or what the adventure is about, and use that as a pinup, but also as like a something that could come in the future, like a this is something that'll happen, that may happen. And if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't get to it, I don't get to it. But I like the idea of doing a pinup as kind of like not a reminder, but as a piece of inspiration for a potential later on story. Actually, some of the pinups that I did in Hero Book 1 kind of had that idea in mind. Like, I've got a couple that I did that were gifts that I gave to family members for Christmas, because there was one Christmas, I think it was 2017 where everybody said, okay, what we're going to do is everybody make something. Nobody go out and buy anything. Everybody make something, which for me was perfect. I just made original art for everybody. But I kind of catered the original art to the person I was giving it to. Like there's one image of Hero and Pudge, and there's like a giant crocodile in the background, and there's a fairy flying around, and Hero's wearing like a Peter Pan hat. Well, that was for my sister because she's a huge fan of Peter Pan. But that could be a story in Hero at some point, a Peter Pan type inspired story. And just doing the pinup illustration actually kind of inspired that. So let me see here. Do they wear jewelry on their wrists and so forth? Not really seeing very many, which is okay. Most of the ornation of their costumes is in their hair and so forth, which I'm going to do a little bit of that, but it doesn't really work very well for her. So I may do a little something. Because like I said, there's adventure afoot in the story, and she needs to be ready for that. I kind of imagine like this cape that she's wearing. She can take this off, and underneath it is kind of more, and like the skirt here would come off, and she's got like pants underneath, something that would be fitting of somebody going on an adventure. So keep it simple, stupid, that kind of thing. All right, I like the idea. One of the pictures I was looking at had a woman with a fur line type of cape. I really like that. So I think maybe I'll do something in that vein. But you have the waist band type thing, which is usually very ornate, and we're just going to fill it in with some squigglies to imply something, even though there's not a design or something in here. Like that. And we'll do more of that in other parts. Ooh, actually, on the inside of the cape might be good too. Yeah. Instead of making it all black or something, or one dark color, give it some ornate designs in it. It'll probably be something flower related or something like that, but some type of pattern motif in there. You'd also have the same thing in certain parts of the outfit. But yeah, okay. I like this. Sometimes inspiration just, blows you away. Sometimes it happens. You never know. All right. Well, I'm happy with this. I haven't in drawing book 3. I haven't got to the part where she's introduced yet. I've actually laid out the pages, so there's like 6 or 7 or 8 pages that have her in it that I've already laid out. But it's all really, really, really quick sketches, so it's not anything to where if there wasn't a note that says Lulu, which is her name, you wouldn't know that character was her. So I'm in the stage of that issue where now it's time to start making sure I got the designs that I like. And oh my gosh, guys, guess what I forgot? If you can look at this picture, knowing that this is Hero's sister, and tell me right away what I forgot. Now, most likely it would be behind her cape anyway, but no tail. But that's all right. If her tail was here, it would probably be down and behind her cape. So I don't think if she was having a full-length cape, it would not be something that would be on top of or around or over her or tail, excuse me. So this still works for what I'm trying to do, but needless to say. But all right. Well, since nobody else is here, I have some things to share, but you know what? Let's check out some comics. Because, I still have a stack. I've at least 2 stacks here that I've got to go through. But I talked to one of the guys that I get comics from time to time, and he let me know that he'll probably have some new stuff in this week. So I'm hoping to pick up some new comics and have a whole bunch of new comics for this weekend. But in the meantime, let's take a look and see what we got here. All right. Now, I know I mentioned this before, but I've been finding some of these old ElfQuest. These are from the Epic Comics Marvel line of ElfQuest. Matter of fact, I think we may have already seen this issue. I may have actually put it back on the stack. But this is by Wendy and Richard Penny. I've heard it both ways. But I'm enjoying the heck out of this series. Now, this was at a time when I was collecting comics. This came out in '86, so that's prime time when I was collecting comics, but I was more interested in G.I. Joe and Transformers. So I completely skipped this, but fantastic art. Love it. And I'm getting more and more of these issues together, so hopefully I'll either have a really good bundle set or I'll have a nice little collection for myself. All right, this is the Jimmy Olsen one-shot. This is actually a double-sized book. Originally cover price $5.99. I think what this is this was a bunch of backup stories that they collected in one edition, because it says here, one of the top 10 comic books of 2010. I don't know about that, but I think that's what it was. Rick Spencer and R.B. Silva on art, which R.B. Silva's art is not bad at all, but just being about Jimmy Olsen is kind of boring. But still, nice big, thick, double-sized issue if somebody's interested. We got the Star Wars Annual #1. Let me see who did the art. It's got a John Cassaday cover, which is nice. The interior art's not bad. Let me see who did it. Angel Unzuta. I don't know. I think I've seen the name before, but I'm not familiar with anything he's done before. But it's not bad art. It's nice. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, another one of these Devil Rain comic. This is back in when Marvel did a crossover with Image Comics, but it was specifically with Top Cow, which is Mark Silvestri's group. This is from, what year is this? 1997. Now this copy, the cover's a little beat up, so this will probably go in the 50-cent bin. But this is Elektra and Cyblade. So very cool. Let's see. This is Inhumans versus the X-Men #3. This is an alternate cover. Let's see here. Oh, Todd's here. Let me bring him in real quick. He likes comics. What's up, man?
How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. Not too bad. We're looking at some comics. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I bet. Are you done, or you still got a lot more to do?
Define done.
Moving. Are you done moving?
There is stuff in an apartment the movers left today.
Oh, okay.
So we are officially in, but everything still needs to be unpacked.
Yeah.
So
that's always the fun part, right? Is unboxing everything. You get to find all those things you thought you lost. Woohoo! You know. You're talking to a guy who has moved many, many, many times in his years, and I hate it every time.
Yeah, I know. You move more than most people I know.
Well, I sat down and I started counting it up. Ever since Jen and I got married, we've moved like 13 times. You know, because we went from apartment to apartment to home to house to apartment to apartment, and we just moved all. Oh, Avery's here. Let me bring him in.
Some might call you a grifter.
A grifter, yeah. How's it going, Ed?
He's a grifter?
Well, I was just telling Todd that since Jen and I got married, we've moved a lot. So, you know, moving is something we do every few years. And
yeah. You're a gypsy.
I'm a gypsy, yeah.
It's not normal for most people to move like we have.
Yes, it's not normal for most people to move like we have, but that's all right.
Actually, well, the type of people that usually move as much as you do are the people that are constantly getting evicted. They move into one place, they put down a deposit, and then they stay for that 3 or 4 months until somebody kicks them out for not paying, and then they do it again and again and again and again.
You know, we've never, ever, ever been evicted. We've always gotten to the end of our lease and found someplace else. So,
but typically the people that move as much as you do, that's what they're doing.
yeah,
You are the rare exception.
we're the special breed. Yeah, I think we've ever broken a lease one time, and that's when Granny was diagnosed and we needed to move in with her. And I mean, it was also at the time that I had gotten done with the old job and had gotten the severance package, so we had money set aside, so it wasn't a big financial impact to us. We could afford to do it, so we did it. But yeah, no, we usually live out our leases and then find someplace better. Yeah, but most people don't do that. So
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
well.
up, Todd? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm beat.
Yeah.
We just
You're extra sniffy.
Yeah, man, my sinuses are killing me. I'm gonna have to get some something tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, get the Sudafed you have to sign for.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that works. I've tried the Sudafed that you buy on the over the counter, but you have to get the one you sign for.
Yeah, I might get the Claritin because the Allegra D is amazing and it works, but it also spikes my blood pressure. I get super antsy on that stuff.
Oh, I tell you guys what, I'm not going to clip this part of the show out and make a video out of it. So, talking about different medications and so forth, nobody's interested.
Yeah,
well, it's more
what's interested in
than
what
the
you're
rest
doing
of your
anyway.
stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
that's you're
seriously.
full of crap. We're looking at comics. It's always fun.
No, it's not.
Well, I've got two other things I want to share with you guys, and so I'm glad you're here. So,
Well, I actually have to bounce soon, so
Hey,
okay.
I'll
Have
be
you guys
bouncing
seen,
at 9 o'clock.
Have you seen the Seattle Superheroes?
No. Oh, is this something I got to look up?
Yes, dude. The
right.
Chaz morons. They're LARPing as superheroes, and they're LARPing as communist revolutionaries. LARPing as superheroes. They're awful.
Oh my gosh, they actually have a Wikipedia page.
Look! Just YouTube it. Look for the clip of the YouTube video, man.
On July 2011. Oh wait, that's an old thing. Hold on a second.
YouTube.
All right, I'm looking. Seattle's own superheroes.
Is that your mic?
It's Andrew, because it would happen when I was check in until you got here. I would come up like, is Todd there? No. Is Todd there? No.
Ah, crap! I forgot to. Hold on a second. I got to do the part where you have to include the audio.
What is wrong with your mic or whatever, dude?
Your mic sucks, bro.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you every few minutes it's.
See, I'm not hearing anything. So hold on.
You wouldn't hear it.
Let me unplug it and plug it back in. See if that makes a difference.
Just
All right, which one of these videos is a good one? These are from 2011.
No, you're not looking at the right thing.
go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. This is how you use the internet.
Uh-huh.
Put in Seattle Superheroes Chaz.
CHAZ.
Haven't they already changed their name or something?
No.
Yeah. Yes, they changed it to Chop.
You're getting different results than I had. It was easier to find for me. Try just Seattle Superheroes. Put superheroes as 2 words. Yeah, he's still getting different stuff than I did. Wait. Third, fourth one down. No, okay, it just changed.
Go ahead, hit the back button. There you go.
Seattle superheroes, those idiots.
Okay.
What is the characters?
Well, I go by Red Ranger. This is Spirit Fox, just in service. We're the Seattle superheroes. We patrol around, keep people safe, that kind of thing.
Hey, keep Seattle safe.
Oh my God.
We'll be back. You guys stay safe tonight, okay?
Oh, look at this.
Somebody's gonna beat the ever living crap out of these guys. That's disturbing. This is like a real life Kick-Ass movie, you know?
Oh, dude, they're awful. They are the worst.
What the hell happened to our timeline?
Yeah.
I blame it on Robin Williams.
What did Robin Williams do?
Ever since he committed suicide, though, it's been crazy.
Robin Williams died, and there went humor.
The entire time, no, the entire timeline shifted into a different dimension.
Yeah. Something awful happened.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
I just saw that a few minutes ago, and I was just like, these people are the worst.
What's up, Mr. Dillard?
Hey, my internet is garbage.
Your internet is garbage. That's horrible. How did the birthday party go? Dillard?
Oh,
And he's out.
yeah.
My internet sucks. I'm out.
I
What?
literally plugged my Ethernet cable into the trash can.
All these other videos are older videos, so crazy. Whatever. How's it going, Mr. Dillard? Can he hear me? Can anybody hear me?
What?
I know,
Andrew,
What an
yes, we-
asshole.
I know you can hear me.
Yes, we hear you.
All right, guys, since Todd's got to leave soon, you guys want to see something that I think is actually kind of cool that I got?
Sure.
All right. I went by.
I bet it's not actually cool, though.
I think it is. Therefore,
Look, I got a Lego.
actually, it's a steel book, but check it out. Flash Gordon 40th Anniversary Limited Edition Steelbook. Isn't that cool?
Limited edition. It must be priceless.
It's priceless. It was on sale for
Yeah.
$12.99.
They've
and I
only
had
got it. They've only got it in every Best Buy store around the world.
and I had a $5 coupon, so I got it for even less than that. But the thing
Oh
that
my god!
the thing I think
A
that's
coupon.
interesting, a coupon. Bonus features Alex Ross, renowned comic book artist, on Flash Gordon. So that should be interesting.
Oh no, it's probably not.
Well, he likes a lot of that classic stuff, so it'd be interesting to see what he has to say about it.
No, I don't care what his opinions are on anything at all.
Well, I want to know what he has to say about it, so I'm assuming he did the cover illustration.
He still works in mainstream comics. Odds are his opinions are you're a Nazi.
You always think so highly of me. All right. Ooh, I like the back cover. It's got Ming the Merciless. Actually, I was working on, back in the Comic Geek Speak days, I was working on a Ming the Merciless illustration for somebody, and I never finished it, and they never followed up with me about it, but let's take a look on the inside. Oh, doesn't this suck? Doesn't have a digital copy, but I kind of knew that going into it. But, oh, there we go. Nice interior art. Nice, nice. Doesn't have anything but the Blu-ray. Oh, well. Well, guess what I'm watching in the store this weekend? Woo-hoo-hoo. Flash. Ah. That was kind of bad timing on that one. But, yeah. I'll have to do a video about this. You want to see what else I got, guys?
Sure.
No.
I got a box.
What's that?
It's a box from Moulton, New Jersey.
Oh, your frog books came in.
I got my frog books, yeah.
Oh.
Where the heck's my exacto?
Got your frog comics.
I got my frog comics. So whoever reached out to Ethan and said, "Hey, this idiot didn't get his books and he won't say anything," reach out to him, and he reached out to me. I appreciate it. You know,
Wouldn't me.
I kind of think maybe he was watching one of my shows where I mentioned that I hadn't gotten it yet, so he reached out to me and said, "Hey, contact me."
No.
Yeah.
No. Ethan has way better things to do than watch this shit.
Oh, wow. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let's pull this out, see what we got.
Oh, cool.
All right. Ooh, got a bunch of cards. Got special backer promo cards, 2 per case. Very nice.
Oh, cool. You got some other stuff.
Yeah, I got 2 copies of Amphibianomics.
Yeah, he sent you 2.
Ooh, I also got a Cyberfrog, 2 copies of Cyberfrog 1998.
Cool.
I might have to get one of those copies from you. I don't have the ash cans.
And I've got.
Oh, and you got the special edition too.
Oh, this is awesome.
That looks great.
Cool.
Hey.
Yeah, the Salamandroid, I believe, is the lowest print one.
Yeah,
of
that was
all of them.
Yeah, that was the one I backed, and because I thought it looked awesome, and it does. It looks great.
Oh yeah, it does.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm thinking I might read these, enjoy them, love them, and then go have them slabbed and put in the store.
Do it.
Yeah. And then put them at some ridiculous high price that nobody will be able to afford, and I get to keep them forever and ever. That's the way it works, man.
You could probably get 50, 60 bucks or 50 to 100 bucks each.
Yeah. Very cool. These are awesome. Let me see what's in the card stuff. Yeah, this weekend, I don't know. I have to look back at all my numbers, but this weekend was easily the best weekend of 2020, dollar-wise. I got to check and see if it was our best weekend ever. I don't think it was. I think I beat it previously at one of the other locations, but I had a fantastic week. Met a lot of new people, made a lot of sales.
Oh, they sent you some of the cards loose.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Promo card 1 and promo card 2. Very nice.
Yeah, as well as in the pack. That's awesome. So you don't have to open up the packs.
We got some bookmarks, some stickers. Oh, yeah. Very cool. So what does this contain in here? Each pack
Should be
2 base
should be the
cards,
same. Yep.
1
Should be the
signed
same
card.
cards.
Oh, okay. Oh, these are the promo packs. These aren't the actual card packs because there's not 2 sketch cards in this thing. Those are the ones he was selling for like buku bucks and so forth. But
which they did, he hasn't done those cards yet.
Yeah. Oh, these are awesome. These are very, very cool. Well, I tell you what, Uncle Lee is fantastic. He's a very good businessman in the fact that if something happens, something goes wrong, and it's your fault, he still is willing to make you whole, you know? That's something other comic book creators and comic book companies aren't going to do for you. But Ethan did, so that's awesome.
That is
Fantastic. Cool. His professionalism and his reach out to his customers and his audience and the people that follow him is an example for all of us to follow. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Fantastic. All right. So you guys want to look at some other comics now? Now that Dillard's left?
Dillard ran away.
No, well, it is probably his internet, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if
I'm
there's
gonna look at
anything.
more comics.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything good in here.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, we got the Electra Psyblade from
You know what? That would be better than some of the stuff they put out now. Never mind. I said no, but you know what?
Well, it's got who did the interior art? Pencils by Billy Tan, Kirk Van Warmer, Anthony Chu, and David Finch. I mean, so this is early David Finch and Billy Tan, who are both still around nowadays. Those other 2 guys, I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, I don't know who they are either.
This one's got a wrinkled cover, so it'll probably go in the 50-cent bin. But we got a Star Wars Annual #1. We're just going to go back through I didn't get very far, so you get a nice what's his name? Cassaday cover. Interior art
It's
by
not very good cover.
Yunzi Uededa. Well, it's Cassaday, so you got to give it to him that way.
No.
We got the double-sized Jimmy Olsen special, Nick Spencer and R.B. Silva, which I believe these were all backup stories that were made into a single issue. And I hate to say it, but R.B. Silva's art's wasted on doing a Jimmy Olsen story. Another issue of Elf Quest, issue number 11. Fantastic. Loving these.
Yeah.
We got Inhumans versus the X-Men, issue number 3. This is the alternate cover by Michael Cho, which, I don't know, that's supposed to be, it's probably supposed to be a like a movie poster, like homage, but I be honest with you, I wouldn't know which movie poster it was, so interior art's not too bad. It's a nice page. We got Steve Rogers, Captain America number 18 variant edition. This is the Mary Jane variant covers, which I know, Avery, I'm pretty sure you want me to put this aside for you, right? Right?
I don't even know what that crap is, dude.
I got Batman number 45. This is part of the New 52 with Snyder and Greg Capullo. We got a Rebirth issue of Detective, issue number 958. Pretty sure that's a Raphael Albuquerque cover, which looks pretty good. Interior art by Alvaro Martinez.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, I don't know. Another issue of ElfQuest. This is issue number 13. Very cool. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of these lately, so either going to put together a bundle set or just have a nice little collection of my own. We got Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron, The Phantom Affair, number 404. Have to keep an eye out because I still have a lot of people come in the store looking for Star Wars stuff. Believe it or not, but they do. We got a Rebirth issue of Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. There's no way this could be a Birds of Prey issue. It doesn't have Harley Quinn in it. You know? Because wasn't she like the original founder of the Birds of Prey? Right?
No, that's one. The entire Birds of Prey thing needs to go away. No one wants that. No one wants Birds of Prey at all.
Well, there's still customers coming in the store looking for Birds of Prey stuff, but this is Tangent Superman's Reign, issue 12 of 12. This is part of the Tangent Comics universe that DC did. And this is a limited series I'm trying to put together a bundle set for. So we have Copperhead from Image Comics, number 9. I don't have this issue, so that's cool.
No one knows what that is.
I know, but it's cool. I got New
What's
Warriors
not?
number 6. This is an early issue of New Warriors with fantastic Mark Bagley art. This was one of my all-time favorite comics from this era. Love seeing some of these earlier issues, which were actually really good. Speaking of Uncle E, we've got Convergence number 0 with interior and cover art by Uncle E.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, I'm working on a bundle set of those right now.
It's kind of weird you call a man your own age Uncle E though.
Yeah, well, that's
But I liked the Caesar meme.
well, I like the Uncle E. I think that's better. We got Emerald Dawn 2, Green Lantern number 3. I'm working on a bundle set of these. I think I already have this issue, but if I didn't, I grabbed it. We got issue number 1 of Convergence. Very cool. I think I was missing this one, so I'm almost close to having a complete set of this, a complete run. I think it was 8 issues plus the 0. We've got Rebirth issue of Superman, issue number 14. Got a really nice Andrew Robinson cover with Patrick Gleason interior art, which is great. Or actually, I think that's Ivan Reis on this one. Ivan Reis and Patrick Gleason, so that's good. Blackest Night number 6, working on a bundle set of these. Also Ivan Reis art. Weird how sometimes I get these things together and, This one, is this the one that has the fold-out triple? No, I think that was the last issue. But, oh well. That's a cool cover. Another Rebirth issue of Superman. Actually, I got a couple of these here. We have issue 13 and 18. Got an Andrew Robinson cover here, and this one's Gary Frank with Doug Mankey here and Gleason here on interior art. Very cool. Those two guys are awesome, I think. I got another issue of Outcast from Kirkman and Azceta, issue number 37.
Yeah.
We've got a New 52 issue of Justice League. This is part of the Dark Side War. I actually have a customer who's trying to finish this story, so he may need this one. I'll put it aside for him, but I'm pretty sure if he needs it, he'll buy it. Got some Francis Manapul art in there, so very nice.
Oh, that was a good era for Batman comics.
Oh, yeah. Issue number 440. Batman, A Lonely Place for Dying, part 1 of 5. This, I believe, is Jim Aparo art. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Who wrote it?
Marv Wolfman and George Perez.
That was a good era, man. I think I have those issues.
Yeah, it was a good era.
Honestly, I don't think I've read this whole series, all 5 parts. So
That was one of my favorite when I got into comics.
very nice. I remember seeing these in these particular issues at the Little Champ. You know,
those covers are so good.
Yep. Ride my bike down to the Little Champ, buy me a comic. Actually, I would trade in soda bottles because you used to get like 10 cents for a soda bottle because there was a time when you bought sodas, you had to put a deposit down, and if you brought the bottles back, they give you 10 cents back. So I'd go around the neighborhood finding loose bottles, take them to the Little Champ, and trade them in and buy comics. This is Golden Age, issue number 4 of 4. Actually, I have the complete trade, the hardcover trade, in the store right now. But this is a pretty awesome series with Paul Smith on art. James Robinson story. Very nice. Here's another one of those Devil Reigns. This is Psyblade and Ghost Rider. Not particularly my favorite version of Ghost Rider, but this is what was popular at the time. You know, you go with what's popular. Ooh, this is nice. I'm actually trying to find some more of these. This is Batman Dark Victory, one of the Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale books. This is issue 3 of 13. Look at the simplicity of that cover, and look how awesome it is, you know?
Yeah.
That's just gorgeous. Bet you the original art be like thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's so simple. Look at that splash page right there. That's nice.
What's Tim Sale been doing?
I think you asked that last time we talked about him, and I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. I got an issue of Star Wars, issue number 51. This is from the Marvel era with interior art by LaRocca, Salvador LaRocca. Not bad. Another Tangent comic. This is the JLA version of the Tangent comics with Daryl Banks on art. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually not that good.
There's
Daryl Banks.
There's a lot of artists in comics who technically draw really well. Some of them even, you know, they draw better than I do, but I do not like their work.
Yeah.
Like that LaRocca dude's one of them. He can draw better than I can, like way better. But there's something about his stuff that doesn't pull me in.
There's a lot of it's based on not photos, but, you know, 3D models. And you can tell in a lot of his art nowadays. So,
but you know, even some like what's that guy you and Todd like?
There's a lot.
I think he's Brazilian. It's one of the Brazilian guys.
Eduardo Rizio.
I don't know. He's one of the people that he renders a lot. There's a lot of rendering. But
Roma Pena.
I don't know. I don't know their names.
All right.
But I looked at their stuff and I was like, yeah, you can draw good, but there's something about their storytelling and everything. It's like it just doesn't pull me in.
Oh,
but
wait.
I'll look at
You want it to be good art and be good storytelling? Come on, man. You're asking a lot of modern comics. You know that.
but I'll look at something like Tim Sale, which is not expert. There's no expert draftsmanship going on.
But there's definitely great storytelling.
And it pulls me in.
Yeah.
The composition, the storytelling, it pulls me in, and I'm hooked.
Yeah. All right, you guys remember this one? The Rank for One?
Yeah, that's classic.
Joe Quesada. This to me was kind of like our modern version of Longshot. You know, Longshot introduced us to Art Adams. This introduced us to Joe Quesada. You know, it didn't last as long as Longshot did, or didn't value as much as Longshot did. But you get the Mark Beecham cover. It's so weird seeing the Mark Beecham cover on this, but
Yeah.
we got Blackest Night number 8. This is 8 of 8. This is the one that has the triple or the quadruple gatefold. There we go. It's when all the dead heroes come back to life. Very cool. I always like the look of Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Very cool, very cool. We got a Spider-Man number 16, the last issue of Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. This is the Sideways issue. Mutants and non-mutants against the unstoppable Juggernaut. Always good. And this one's for Kodiak. This is Onslaught Reborn, Jeff Loeb, and Rob Liefeld. Got Rob Liefeld cover and Rob Liefeld in.
Oh, whoa! Oh, God!
That's
That much structure and rendering on a face that's stretching out like that is morbid.
this is funny.
It's doing something fluid, but the rendering doesn't indicate that. The rendering makes it look hard and chiseled. It's unsettling.
Oh wow, look at that splash page. That probably sold for $10,000.
Yeah.
Anyway, needless to say, all these comics will be bagged and boarded and in the store this weekend. So if anybody's interested, come on by and I'll sell them to you cheap.
Cool.
All right.
All right, guys, I got to bounce.
All right, my friend.
Later.
Good having you. Get
Love
some
you
rest.
guys. I will.
Get some
Later.
rest.
Talk to you soon.
All right, take it easy, man.
Bye.
Oh,
Whew.
how you doing, my friend?
Whew, that Rob Liefeld, that was jarring.
Well, yeah.
That was...
Let me switch cameras real quick.
Oh, that was... Whew.
Oh, so what's new and going on in the world today? Because I don't
Nothing.
pay attention to anything. Nothing?
Nothing that I've paid attention to. I've been out of it lately because of some medication I'm on.
Oh, okay. We're getting into that season again. Oh, well.
You don't... What?
We get when the weather changes, stuff gets crappy. Especially.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm talking about myself. So
Okay.
when the weather changes, especially when it gets in the rainy season, it gets humid and
Okay.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't pretend like
Yeah.
you don't know.
But you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, because I never know what you're talking about. Not unless you're spelling it out for me and tell it to me like I'm a 3-year-old.
And then sometimes you still don't understand.
And I still don't understand. That's true. That's true. Oh, well. Oh. So what are you working on tonight? Or
None
can
of
you
your
not tell
business.
us? Okay.
None of your business.
It's top secret, whatever it is.
I'm not working on anything.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't
I'm still-
tell me if you were.
No, you can't be trusted.
We're still live, so just so you know. We're still live.
No. No, I wouldn't tell you. Because you can't be trusted.
That is true. That is true. All right. Well, needless to say, we don't have anybody out there watching. So,
Okay.
unless there is somebody, there might be 1 or 2 people out there. But whoever's out there, hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Actually, what's so funny is anytime somebody comes in the store, I tell them about the YouTube channel, I tell them about the live streams, and then I tell them Friday's the show in which we do the drawing. So if anybody's going to tune in, they're going to tune in to Friday's show,
Yes.
which is usually the one that I have more watchers on. So
Yeah.
the
And
Monday
it's
show,
not it's not uncommon for people to totally miss the Monday show.
yeah, it's all right.
How many videos did you upload today?
On my channel, 2. So
Okay.
notifications should have gone out, but I put one video on MCC2. I think it was I forgot which one it was, but I took down the entire live stream from last week per Todd's request because Todd made a little joke that he didn't want people to remember. So,
Yeah.
oh, it was the Rioters Meet Karma is what I put up on the other channel. That stuff was funny. Actually, tomorrow's video that's going up on the other channel is The Guys Think They're Funny. It's the whole segment in which I'm trying to tell a story and everybody just kept interrupting, and it was just hilarious.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It was funny. It was a lot of fun.
I was just thankful I didn't have to do all the work.
I know Dillard and Todd filled in for you. Right?
Yeah, it was great. I just got to sit back and enjoy it.
They helped you carry the water.
Yeah, it was great.
There's like a whole section of the video where you're just laughing your ass off.
Yeah, I was in heaven.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't have to do anything. I just have to say it, and they'll do it for me.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up since there's nobody else here. But if anybody else does watch this later, we didn't do anything too offensive this time, so I'll leave it up.
Yeah.
So those who like to watch it after the fact, and there's a few. It does get a few views after the fact. So
yeah.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. We'll see you on the Wednesday show. I'll have more new comics, and hopefully we'll have some that tickles Avery's fancy, and he'll enjoy actually going through them.
No.
Probably not. Yeah, I know. All right. Good night, everybody.